Hello everybody, welcome to this channel where I talk about cloud computing, IT career stuff, and cybersecurity. I've been working in security and IT myself since 2012, and I thought I could make some YouTube videos to help people who are trying to break into IT or cybersecurity, as well as help anybody that's trying to pass any of these exams that might be really beneficial for achieving those goals. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe. If not, let me know why. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is talking about a pretty unique tool that's quite helpful for studying for the AZ-900 exam. So what it is exactly is a large deck of flashcards that you put in a program called Anki to use. And what makes it so unique is that I used the help of ChatGPT, of course, to create it. And it took like a really long time. I mean, like maybe like weeks, I think, of my own time putting it together. And I'm going to give it away for free, totally for free, for anybody who is studying for the AZ900 exam. And the reason that it took so long is because I took all the official Microsoft documents on this exam exactly, and I created prompts for every single section, and I fed those straight into ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT to give me like really high quality questions of them, multiple choice questions, and then I asked ChatGPT to also give me explanations based on every single incorrect answer, explanations for every correct answer, and then a source, of course, for where this information is coming at the bottom. And I've compiled all that into this unique tool, which is the Anki deck. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I use it? So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need, of course, is the program itself called Anki, which I've linked to in the description below on where you can find it. But this is their website, and I'm using the PC version. So here's what it looks like when you go to download it on PC. It's available on all your devices, like all of your phones, Android phones, iPhones, tablets, etc. And it's free across like all those platforms, except for the iOS app. So the official Anki app is actually paid. I think it's like $25. I think that's how they make their money on this app, but there is still a free way to use this on iPhones. It's just the web app version, and you can use that through your Safari browser or any other browser in iPhone. So it is totally free across all devices, so no worries there. Okay, so once you've come to the website, go and hit download. I'm using the PC version, of course, so I'm going to hit download here. I've already done this, but this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's available on all of these platforms. But so click this and then install it. So after you've installed it, what you're going to want to go ahead and do is grab my deck, and I've linked that below as well. And that looks like this here. So we can go ahead and click here for the deck, the AZ500 deck, and I'll provide the direct link as well. But here's what it looks like grabbing it from this website that I've created. Okay, so once you've gone ahead and downloaded Anki and downloaded the deck, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and either launch the deck wherever you saved it, or you can hit File, Import. I've saved it in the download section in this folder. I can hit Open, and then it's going to load up all the cards, hit Close, and here's the deck. So by default, it's going to load you only 20 cards per day, but you're probably going to want to study more than that. So what I recommend doing is going to the options and setting the new cards to the maximum limit, which is 9999. Hit save. And then now you'll see that there's a lot more cards in the deck that we can study. So let's go ahead and start and see what it looks like exactly. So you're going to be presented here. These are how many cards you've got new. Obviously, you're not going to study this many a day, but after you study some, it's going to show you how many you're learning, and then based on what you judge the difficulty of those cards, it's going to show you how many you have to review. The reason that Anki is so good is because it uses what's known as the spaced repetition system, or SRS for short. And what that means is that basically it will space the repetition of the flashcards that it sends you in a very strategic way. And this is basically the best way, one of the best ways to remember and optimize for long-term learning and memorizing. And that's what makes it so unique. A lot of people use this for language learning. I have myself. I think it's popular with med students because there's a lot of like very specific terms and knowledge you just have to use and learn. And Anki really helps with that. Okay, so once you've got the deck open, you're going to be presented with the first question here. Question is here, and then the options are here. And you read these to yourself, obviously, and then if you can answer confidently, think about what the answer is. You hit show answer. and it will give you the correct answer here on what you can think of this as the backside of the flashcard. And you can see here the explanation on why the correct answer is so, and the incorrect options and why they are incorrect. And of course, here's the source on where all this data, all this information is pulled from. You can click that if you want to read more. So actually, if this question was one that you got wrong, you would hit again and the system will show it to you very soon. But let's say that the question was one that you knew but you weren't very confident on, you can hit hard, and then the deck program rather will show you in an appropriate interval of time for like optimized memory retention. If a question is like really easy, like you just know it right off the bat, you would just hit easy and just skip on to the next one. The other cards that we looked at so far don't have like a long or in-depth explanation on the questions because they were just simply straightforward, and they are in the beginning. But as you go deeper into the deck, you know, some of the questions require a little bit more explanation. I'm also going to be releasing a video series on the entire AZ900 exam based on the official Microsoft docs, but that's going to take a bit of time to release because it's going to be so lengthy. So which is why I'm releasing the Anki flashcard deck now, so that there's something to study with before the whole video series is done. But I will be releasing those in a daily succession, so if that's interesting to you, please check that out as well. And yeah, that's all there is to the Anki program, and I've already passed this exam, but wow, I wish I had something like this when I was taking it, because I think it would have been a huge help. Everything, all of this in like one complete package, it would have just made things so much easier in addition to the other study material that I was using at the time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be updating this based on constant feedback. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. If you didn't find it helpful, please let me know why. If you find anything wrong with the deck, comment below. I'll be checking it, constantly updating it. And yeah, thanks for watching.